Just working with our company, you're going to get to work with a lot of bright individuals.
Everyone is open and ready to help you, and definitely big on advocating for making sure that you succeed and reach your potential.
Everyone's goal is the same, to make the best products that we can for our clients and make sure that it is everything and more that it could be.
What's kept me here? Our culture. We're genuinely a very great group of people. Everyone's just always willing to lend a hand.
When I have a suggestion or a concern and I voice it, leadership actually hears me.
As a consultancy, every person has a role and has something to bring to the table. There's just a lot of opportunities here if you're up for the challenge.
Jump on board, be part of the fun ride, because we're going places.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Aspen Creek Grill, we are a from-scratch concept with comfort fresh food. You can expect a world-class experience on a great budget. We've got incredible specials, great service. Today's dish that we're going to highlight is going to be our Aspen Blue Sirloin. It is, again, our premium Black Angus certified beef, and we top that with a blue cheese crust. Again, everything that we do here is made from scratch, and it's no different from our steaks. We hand cut all our steaks in-house. So our team back there is just an incredible team. Everything that they do, they take so much pride in. They put a little bit of themselves into everything that they do over here, especially since it is a made from scratch concept. We want everybody to come, visit us, enjoy some great food with some great service. Bring your friends, bring your family, come have some great food, have a great time with us with some of the best comfort scratch food.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Bertner Electric Incorporated provides professional commercial electrical contractor services to Indianapolis and surrounding communities. Locally owned and operated for over 30 years, our knowledge and experience make us the perfect choice for all your commercial electrical contractor needs. Contact us today.
Thanks to you. Standing with us. You are truly making a difference in the lives of our neighbors in need.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action, or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Hey, Indiana, let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt, it's not a game.
Insulting referees, it's not a game.
Threatening officials, it's not a game.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes, it's not a game.
Violent language in the stands, it's not a game.
Verbal abuse from the sideline, it's not a game.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot, it's not a game.
Welcome back once again to Rose-Hulman. We're ready for Game 2 of our doubleheader here this afternoon. We're going to talk about the numbers here and the pitchers here in a little bit, but I know you also have some updated scores and standings going into our second game.
Are you ready for baseball scores?
I'm ready for that, too.
Defiance in Manchester. Defiance wins game number 1 5-1. That's not good for Manchester. Rose-Hulman beats Hanover 8-4. That's not real good for Hanover. Earlham beat Transylvania 10-4. That's not real good for Transylvania.
No.
So baseball right now, it's a mess.
Yeah.
Who has the advantage right now? Rose-Hulman could actually win the conference championship tomorrow on IndianaSRN and RHI TV. So there's your tease. You got to watch baseball.
Yeah, no kidding.
Landon will be here. He's going to bring me more starring. For the girls softball, these are the standings as of now. Transy at 15-2, Franklin at 15-2, Mount St. Joe's at 11-6, Defiance is 7-7, Rose-Hulman is 8-9, Manchester is 7-9. Those are the two key games you want to watch. You got to watch Earlham and Hanover. Both of them win, and Rose-Hulman loses and Defiance loses. They sneak in. So it's this game, the last game of the season, means something to these teams.
Let's go ahead and make the starting lineups.
Okay, here is the starting lineups. Let's go to our public address announcer.
First, the visiting Transylvania University Pioneers. Leading off the center fielder, number 55, Dakota Burke. Batting second, the shortstop, number 19, Ella Stekninski. Batting third, the third baseman, number 1, Izzy Story. And the cleanup spot, the designated player, number 14, Carson Murray. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 7, Avery Parsons. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 18, Stella Walker. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 13, Emily Sizemore. Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 5, Reagan Rouleau. And batting ninth, the right fielder, number 6, Ryan Tharp. On the mound in the flex position for the Pioneers is number 95, Sophie Moshos. And now the starting lineup for your Rose-Hulman Fighting Engineers. Leading off the shortstop, number 10, Jaden Winkler. Batting second, the third baseman, number 1, Aubrey Smith. Batting third, the designated player, number 25, Kayla Schnippel. In the cleanup spot and pitching, number 22, Phoebe Worstel. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 2, Caitlin Sarvis. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 14, Kennedy McNevitz. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 18, Lucille Pierce. Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 23, Katie Palmer. And batting ninth, the right fielder, number 5, Haley Hoffman. Your flex player for Rose-Hulman is number 6, Gabriella Ezel.
All right, there you have starters, and let's talk about the numbers today for Phoebe Worstel. She is 9-6 on the year. This is her 20th appearance, 19th start, 85 2/3 innings, 89 hits, 48 runs, 35 earned, 55 strikeouts, 32 walks. And her first pitch to Burke is in there for a strike, and we are underway.
13-13, 3-13. First pitch.
For Worstel, she is looking for her 10th win down the line. Snagged there by the first baseman. Great play by McNevitz, and there's one away.
The shortstop, number 19, Ella Stekninski.
Stesninski will step to the plate with one out. Earlier game, it was Transylvania picking up the win 4-0. Stesninski had a base hit, 1 for 4. And that pitch in there for a strike.
If you miss game 1, it's on demand in about 35 to 40 minutes.
Okay. Worstel set to throw. We saw her pitch the other night.
You'll be able to watch the senior day. Yeah, that's the word. Festivities.
Festivities?
I think I said that right. I thought I saw a pretty cat.
There's a strike.
Well, the home umpire is a little bit more excited calling strikes than the first guy we had. Because he let everybody in the ballpark knows that's right.
Yeah. 1-2 now to Stesninski. Swing and a miss. Good pitch by Worstel, and there's 2 away. Here's Story.
Third baseman, number 1, Izzy Story.
Story had a home run in the first contest. 2 away here in the top of the first inning. Pitch is low for a ball. Transylvania looking for their 31st win of the year. Before heading into tournament play, they're now 15-2 in conference action. Pitch is high and outside. 2 balls, no strikes. By the way, for Rose-Hulman, this is the 6th time that they have, should say 5th time they've gone over 20 wins. With a 2-1 pitch, popped it up on the right side. McNevitz is there, will make the catch in a 1-2-3 inning for Wurtzel and Rose-Hulman. After half inning of play, Transylvania nothing. Rose-Hulman coming to bat.
Due up for Rose-Hulman, Winkler, Smith, and Schnippel.
At first, me and my mom were struggling. I was trying to pay the bills and trying to take care of my mom at the same time. When I first heard that I can get paid for taking care of my mom, I was kind of skeptical because I had been doing it for so many years without pay. That's when I reached out to Passion to Care. I read all the reviews and I saw that they were #1 in the field. Passion to Care has really, really changed my life. Right now, I take care of my mom 24/7 thanks to Passion to Care.
Softball action here on RHIT.TV, brought to you in part by Officially Human. Their mission is to restore respect to game officials and recognize them as authorities on the field and the court. Thanks to our officials, because without them, we don't play. Sportsmanship is everyone's job. We will see one of the best pitchers you're going to see. And being a left-hander, this is going to be a tough afternoon for anybody. When you talk about this young pitcher here, and when I give you the numbers, Coach, they sound a little bit like some of the numbers you used to have as a pitcher as well. Moshos this year has thrown, this will be her 23rd game, 19 starts, 4 shutouts, 107 innings, 88 hits, 38 runs, 29 earned, 144 strikeouts, 24 walks.
Yeah, that was what about me my sophomore year.
124 strikeouts.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Here's Winkler.
Wow.
Left-hander.
I like that racial.
That's big. So the left-hander Mosho set to throw on the first pitch, swing and a miss.
Has some speed, got a fastball, drop ball, a little bit of a curve. What year is she, a sophomore?
Hold on a second here, and I'll find out for you.
I think that's right.
Swing and a miss. She is a sophomore out of Brazil, Indiana. Played at Clay City.
Yep. Clay City was very, very good in the last couple of years in the state of Indiana.
Winkler down at 0-2, just outside.
The number 95, I wonder if that's any reference of someone in the family.
By the way, the opposing batting average against her is 185. Fly ball into right center field. The center fielder Burke is there, having really to battle the sun. Makes the catch for out number 1. Here's Smith.
She almost lost that in the sun. She have sunglasses on? I don't.
The third baseman, #1, Aubrey Smith.
She does not.
I didn't think she did.
So here is Smith with 1 away, and the pitch is up high for a ball.
Got to have sunglasses today.
Maybe she didn't like sunglasses.
I'll get you.
1-0 pitch. Boy, big cut by Smith, evens the count at 1-1.
You know, you look at the talent that is out on the field today, and it's just terrific.
The 1-1 pitch, 2 balls and a strike.
And the growth of softball is growing is more and more in the state of Indiana as well, not only country-wise.
That one caught the outside corner.
I think that College World Series the last couple of years has expedited that growth.
Mo shows 120 strikeouts more than walks. That's foul to the screen. I mean, you think about 24 walks and over 100 innings of work. Great control by Mo shows. Break even pitch inside corner for strikeout number 1 of the day. Here's Schnippel.
The designated player number 25, Kayla Schnippel.
Schnippel earlier today in the doubleheader had a base hit, went 1 for 3. Takes that first pitch for a strike. When you look at the scouting report on Mo shows, bottom line is she's around the plate a lot. Otherwise, there's a swing and a miss, she'd have more walks. So you're going to get some pretty good pitches here today to look at.
You just got to be ready for the ball to come your way.
Schnippel quickly down at 0-2. Hit foul. We can tell when that hits the press box, can't you?
Yeah, and everybody ducked except you. That's good.
Yeah. Stay no balls, 2 strikes. Game 2 of our doubleheader. Mo shows gets the sign and just off the end of the bat by Schnippel to stay alive. Walker, Burke, and Tharp in the outfield in our second game for Transylvania. Stories at third. Stesninski's at shortstop. Parsons at second. That one's popped up. Rouleau's down at first base, and that'll be caught easily by Story for out number 3. Back-to-back 1, 2, 3 innings. We head to the second. No score.
Bottom of the first inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no runners left on base. Come up for the Pioneers, Murray, Parsons, and Walker.
A good engineer, a good mathematician, a good scientist can identify problems.
But in order to be a great scientist or engineer, you've got to have curiosity and you've got to have creativity, and that's what's going to set you apart.
You can't teach curiosity. You just need to encourage your students to be curious. Curious in anything that they do. Curious so that it brings out the innovations, the new ideas.
Back again here at Rose-Hulman. Today's game brought to you in part by Tam Sweet and Savory Cafe, where they offer traditional food like Grandma used to make. If you'd like more information, give them a call at 317-760-1640. They are open Wednesday through Sunday. Don't take booth 7.
No.
Because that's where you are.
No, you can't do that.
Only if you want him to pay for your lunch.
I don't think I've ever done that.
Player number 14, Carson Murray.
Carson Murray will step up here in the top of the second inning. First pitch by Worstel is low for a ball.
Our producer asked me in my ear, when am I going to get a parking spot? I already have a parking spot.
Say,
reserved for coach.
No big deal there.
No.
Murray 0 for 2 with a walk in the first game. There's a strike.
Scheduled to go to lunch there next Thursday, but I'm going to be in Kokomo.
Yeah, so you can't go.
No, my autograph signing will be a week from Thursday.
Okay, sure nobody will want to miss that. There's another one off the face of the press box. We're being bombarded up here.
You know, they're going to replace the fence with mesh. I bet you the mesh is going to go up a little bit higher. That will not happen. And because our camera guy next year will probably be up on top of the press box.
Good. That's where he belongs. The 1-2. Hit foul to our right.
I hear they're going to install an elevator as well.
For you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And the coach's suite will be right around the corner.
Yeah. Like a bathroom, too. And, yeah.
They're just the best.
Especially for that long walk you'd have to get to the bathroom. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Grounded up the middle, base hit.
I do want to thank the concession stand with the great popcorn they provided between the games today.
Got to bring up Parsons.
He knew right away who I was and said, "Here's your popcorn."
Free.
The second baseman, number 7, Avery Parsons.
No, Troy, I actually...
Do you write that off in your taxes? You say, well, I pretended I bought some popcorn.
No,
There's
Troy,
$1.25.
No, Troy, actually I paid $2 for it. It was for the swimming team.
Okay.
It will be on my expense account.
I was going to say, I figured that would be the case. Murray is going to be out of the ball game, and a pinch runner will be
pinch runner into the game for the Pioneers.
Brenna Fisher.
26, Brenna Fisher.
If you did miss game 1, IndianaSRN and RHIT-TV will be back our second year for them. 51 games or so.
Yeah. Parsons now with Fisher down at first base. Will show a bunt. And a late throw by the catcher. Stolen base easily by Fisher.
Couldn't get it out of her glove. Hard play.
Talked about them coming in over 110 stolen bases.
And they had 3 in game 1, did they not?
Had 3 in game 1. They have by far stolen more bases than anyone else in the league. 1-0 now to Parsons. Here's the pitch. Hit foul.
You know, Sean's been that way ever since he's got here. It's run, 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 run.
Worstel gets the sign and the pitch. A little bit high.
She thought about going and go, nah, I don't want Coach to yell at me yet.
Don't want her to yell at me yet. The 2-1 pitch. Hit hard, gets by the shortstop, Winkler, into left field, and now runners at first and third.
They did not want to test the left fielder's arm.
Back-to-back singles to begin the second, so now Fisher at third, Parsons at first. Here's Walker.
18, Stella Walker.
Walker 0 for 3 in the earlier contest. Worstel. Bunt shown there, the throw through, and another stolen base. That pitch is in there for a strike. So Walker down in the count at 0-1.
Sacrifice her strike to get her across. And you notice she just stayed in that poised position. If she moved, she could be called for interference.
So now runners at second and third, and a good cut by Walker fouls it away.
I don't know who the ball retriever is today, but they're on a mission, aren't they?
They'll be glad to have that netting next year. Might cut down on some of those. Walker now down on the count at 0-2. Off-speed pitch, and it didn't miss by much. Ooh. Worstel, I think she wanted that one. It looked like it was really close. Back up the middle, base hit, should score 2. Throw back will be cut off, and Transylvania now leads it 2-0. Walker with a 2-run single. 3 straight hits on the board now for Transylvania. Here's Sizemore. Boy, right down the middle, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Sizemore had a double and a walk in the first game, swings immediately, and they were off and running again.
He just called a hit and run bigger than life, didn't he?
Well, I have not seen them play this year, but when you look at the numbers, you would think that even what they stole in the first game really wasn't that much.
Well, you looked at Wednesday night, though. That game's 3-2. And
Yeah.
but I can tell you how equal those two teams are.
They're going to try to, I think, run Rose-Hulman right out of this one. They'll take off again. The throw down to second. It does bounce in, but not in time. And Walker gets a stolen base. So now you're talking about 3 already in this half inning. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Sizemore. We're still set to throw, and the pitch is popped up on the right side. McNevitz will give it a look, and it'll go out of play, so we'll go to 1 ball, 2 strikes. So with all the strangeness going on in baseball today, we're going to have to wait till tomorrow to kind of see how this all pans out, aren't we?
You think we got notes for this game? Wait till we get notes for baseball. That's deep.
That is gone. Sizemore, a 2-run shot on a 1-2 pitch, and that what you would refer to as a no-doubter. Still no outs, and 4 runs across now for Transylvania.
Uh-oh, here comes the chain. The home run chain just wrapped around the neck.
Rouleau will step to the plate now as Worstel gives up the home run. And by the way, looks like that is only, the second home run she's given up all year long. Rouleau will step up again with still no outs here in the top of the second inning. And that pitch in there for a strike. Earlier today, we saw Story hit a home run. Now it is Sizemore. The inside-out swing will be hit foul. Now 24 home runs hit by Transylvania this year.
That's a 230-foot shot there, Troy. Eric can do that left-handed.
I know. Another inside-out swing as Rouleau now stays at 0-2, trying to go the opposite way.
In between innings, our cameraman Eric was telling me some softball stories back when he was playing softball. They said his team was really, really good.
Really?
Yeah.
0-2 pitch. Tell you what, right now Rouleau wants to hit that one to the left side.
I think everybody in the dugout is aware of that and has now found a seat underneath the fencing.
Because I'm assuming with the new netting coming in, that'll change as well. Yep. The dugout area. Ground ball, left side. Winkler, throw to first in time, and there's your first out. Here's Tharp. Tharp, by the way, did pinch hit in the 7th inning. Lined out, her only time up in game number 1. Swing and a miss. Big cut. Nice pitch there by Worstel.
You know, with these doubleheaders, you get a lot of kids that play game number 2.
Yeah.
Get everybody an opportunity to play.
There's a strike. Tharp hitting in the number 9 hole here this afternoon. The 0-2 pitch. She'll stay alive. Baseball tournament beginning on Thursday up in Kokomo. Be a busy couple of days. Another foul ball to our right. And it appears everything for softball will be headed to Transylvania.
And you can keep informed with that by connecting with the sports page.
Off-speed pitches outside.
That's the IndianaSRN sports page. We want to welcome our viewers from X that are tuning in this afternoon.
That one just off the end of the bat. Tharp battling Worstel here in the 2nd. 4 runs highlighted by the 2-run shot by Sizemore. Boy, what a breaking pitch there by Worstel. Tharp strikes out. Second strikeout by Worstel, 2 away, and here's Burke.
The center fielder, number 55, Dakota Burke.
Burke 0 for 1, grounded out to McNevitz in the first inning. That one hit down the line, but foul.
Here, Coach.
Yeah.
That was an outside pitch. If you're going to hit an outside pitch, hit the outside pitch.
Well, the one thing you don't want to try to do is pull it if you're a hitter. Is that pitch outside the strike zone? Because bottom line is a right-handed hitter, you'll end up just grounding out most of the time. So that's why they'll tell you to try to take it the opposite way. Burke, the leadoff hitter. Pitches outside, 2 balls and a strike. Long half inning here for Worstel and the Fighting Engineers. That pitch just got away from her, 3-1. Seventh hitter of this half inning. Fly ball into right field. Hoffman coming on will make the easy catch. And that will do it for Transylvania here in the second, but they pick up 4 runs. We head to the bottom half, inning number 2. Transylvania on top, 4-0.
If there is one thing wrong in your aircraft, you're gonna fail. Finding the right answer and trying again, that's really what dragged me to aerospace. This is a 3D printed airplane which I made over my freshman year at Rose-Hulman that can be radio controlled and flown. I saw other people making amazing stuff on 3D printers, and I thought if I combine that art of 3D printing with engineering, I could make something as complex as an airplane. So I got the idea as a sophomore in high school, and I just tried. I did it. I failed a couple times, but it all changed when I came to Rose-Hulman. I got in touch with Dr. Riley, who is an aerospace and ME professor, who really asked me great questions about the concepts of my design. So pursuing such project as a freshman, it just lets me feel amazing that I have still 3 years to do something much more complex than this, and it will lead me much further.
The second inning for Rose-Hulman. The pitcher, number 22.
Hit at the bottom of the second, it'll be Worstel Sarvis. And McNevitz leading things off for the Fighting Engineers, and the first pitch is a swing and a miss. Worstel earlier today struck out twice, flew out once, as that pitch is high and outside.
Just news, Franklin is leading, so this is a must win for Transy to secure home field advantage.
1-2 now to Worstel. The left-hander set to throw on the pitch and got her on that one. Second strikeout now for Moshos.
Made it look easy.
Yeah. Well, I know they tell you if you're a right-handed hitter, hitting against a left-hander is easier, but that didn't look too easy no matter what side of the plate I was on.
Ask me which I preferred.
Sitting on the bench?
Yeah.
Pitch called a strike. Sarvis at the plate. Sarvis did double, had 1-for-3 game in the earlier loss. The wind and the pitch, swing and a miss, and right now, Moshos has complete control early.
She is definitely cruising here.
Here's the 0-2.
Boy,
3 pitches. Third strikeout.
The first baseman number
Here's
14,
McNevitz.
Kennedy McNevitz.
Boy, an ERA well under 2, and you can see why already for most shows, the way she throws. Not everything is, that'll be called a strike. They appeal down to first. Not everything is a blazing fastball either. I mean, she's mixing things up pretty well. Pitch missing the strike zone. We'll go to 1 ball, 1 strike. You having a conference there while we were
check swing conference.
Okay. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss.
I don't understand the rule. I thought it would. You had to go completely to the plate.
The bat through the plate.
Yes.
Hit foul. We'll stay at 1 and 2. You didn't think that happened?
No. But I'm up here. He's wearing blue. I'm wearing dark blue. And he's wearing powder blue.
And I bet if you asked him, he'd tell you to mind your own business.
Probably so. And would do that.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Popped up foul.
And we need officials, and they are working very hard, and you accept what they say.
Okay.
Okay. I'm talking myself into that.
I know. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh.
Fly ball into shallow right center, and Burke can't get to it. That'll fall in for a base hit.
The crazy thing there, Troy, is Burke moved herself 4 feet the opposite way before that pitch, and where she is now is where that ball was hit, and she could have made a routine out, but she moved.
Otherwise, Tharp might have had a play on that.
I think
right
so.
Field.
Yep.
Here's Piers. Will step up to the plate. Piers did get in the ball game in the 7th inning. In the last game, there's another check swing, and Piers behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Way out in front, and quickly 0-2. So McNevitz's base hit the first of the day here for Rose-Hulman in Game 2. And strikes are out. They'll strike out the side. And Rose-Hulman will leave a player on. We'll move to the 3rd, 4-0, Transylvania.
Do it for the Pioneers. Stekninski, Story, and Murray.
So my goal is to get involved in space industry and learn about what lies beyond the Earth's horizon. I came across Rose Rocketry. I saw, hey, they're doing some really cool stuff. They're building rockets. I really grew a lot being as part of the team. Last year, through Rose Rocketry, I was able to attend SED's Space Vision 2022, which was a student conference for people who want to get involved in space. And I was able to go to Washington, D.C. and talk to so many people within the space industry who come together and say, this is what the next goals for space are. Being at Rose, I was able to hone my engineering skills to push myself to get involved in the field further and learn about all these different opportunities. And I don't think I would have really gotten that at a bigger university.
Back once again here at Rose-Hulman. Today's game brought to you in part by Wheeler Mission. For 125 years, Wheeler Mission has been a pillar in the Indianapolis community, providing help, hope, and healing to people in need. If you'd like more information or to volunteer, give them a call at 317-686-6239. Stesnitsky will lead things off, followed by Story and Murray. She'll show a bunt. That pitch is outside, ball 1. We're in the 3rd. Transylvania trying to win home field advantage in the tournament. They go to 16-2 if they win this second game. They'll show bunt again, and pulling back, Stesninski. Big 4-run second inning, highlighted by the Sizemore 2-run home run. That's the difference in this one so far. Pitch is low and inside. Worstel gets the sign, and the pitch right down the middle. Strike one. Oh, you're finally looking at the game notes. There you go. That always helps, doesn't it? Here's your 3-1 pitch. That'll be bunted in a foul ball. You know, they do a lot of hard work to bring you that information. You should share it with everybody.
Do you know when the first softball game was in the history of Rose-Hulman?
You can tell us.
2000.
Yeah. 25 years. That's pretty good.
That's not bad, is it?
3 balls, 2 strikes now to Stetsninski, and this one hit down the line, foul.
Same year Nick Lewis was born, 2000. Oh, I missed it by a year.
Yeah. Any other nuggets you want to share, or you taking the rest of the game off?
No, I'm very impressed with a 7-page.
I'm just impressed you picked it up at all. That pitch is a little high and inside. Here's Story. Story flew out her first time up.
My agent is listening.
The third baseman, number 1, Izzy Story.
On the way that walk, the first given up of the day. Pitch in there for a strike, another stolen base attempt, and they will get yet one more. This time it'll be Stesninski.
IndianaSRN was born in 2006.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The 0-1 pitch on the way. That one's hit well into left field. That'll be a base hit. Runner is at first and third, and no outs here in the third.
Designated player number 14, Carson Murray.
Murray got things started in the second inning with a base hit, a stolen base, and then eventually scored.
Thank you.
Murray, the re-enter here. Fisher had come in as a pinch runner in the second inning. So War still in a jam now for the second straight time. Shows bunt, pitch in there for a strike, throw down, and it'll be cut off. So they could not get Story at second base, and right now Transylvania is just running wild. Ended up with 3 stolen bases in the second inning alone, and there's a strike. So Murray down at 0-2. Picked up a base hit in the second inning. Looking for a second hit, and that off-speed pitch is way outside. A good waste pitch there for Worstel, and the count at 1-2. The pitch on the way is hit right back to the pitcher, Worstel. No play at second or third. Great play by Worstel. The reaction time on that one was phenomenal.
The second baseman, number 7, Avery Parsons.
Boy, and the runners did the right thing. You freeze on the line drive.
Yeah, because you could get doubled up pretty quickly there.
Watch how quick this comes back. Wow. Here's Parsons. Takes the first pitch for a strike. I haven't seen that kind of reaction time since you saw the pizza come in and was heading over that way. You were over there quicker than that.
I tagged up, though.
You did. That's going to be hit into left field. Base hit, scores a run, and will stay at first and third. The RBI base hit by Parsons. when they're hitting it right now, they're hitting it very hard. So 5-0. Here's Walker. 2-run single in the second inning. Scored a run, stole a base. See if they'll run again down at first with Parsons. The odds are they will. Pitch in there for a strike. Once again, no throw through on this one. And so Walker now down to the count at 0-1, but has runners now at second and third. Pitch low and inside for a ball. Worstel gets the sign and the pitch. Off-speed pitch, fly ball into right field, playable for Hoffman. Runner at third will tag. The throw coming to the plate, not in time. Run will score. Parsons advances on to third, and it's now 6-0. Walker gets her third RBI of the game here.
The catcher, number 13, Emily Sizemore.
So 2 away, and here's Sizemore. Still a runner down at third. The first pitch to Sizemore is a called strike. Sizemore hit that 2-run shot in the second inning. We're still with the pitch. Just outside. One ball and one strike now to Sizemore. Fly ball into right field. Hoffman backs up on it, makes the catch, and that will end inning number 3 for Transylvania. But they put 2 more runs on the board. We head to the bottom of the third. Transylvania leads at 6-0.
Left on base. Do it for Rose-Hulman, Palmer, Hoffman, and Winkler.
Anxious over algebra? Call Ask Rose, the free science and math homework helpline. It's free world-class tutoring. Just call, chat, email, or screen share. Learn more at askrose.org. Confused by chemistry? Call Ask Rose, the free science and math homework helpline. It's free world-class tutoring. Just call, chat, email, or screen share. Learn more at askrose.org.
Back once again here at Rose-Hulman. Today's broadcast brought to you in part by Boilermaker Local 374, where they represent highly skilled, highly motivated workers in field construction as well as metal fabrication throughout the state of Indiana. Start your career with Boilermaker Local Union 374. Give them a call at 219-845-1000. We head to the bottom of the third. Palmer, Hoffman, and Winkler. For the first time, I've now seen the catcher with the audio earplug that she listens to hear the call for what pitches they're going to take.
I wonder if the coach says, I want a quarter pounder with cheese, french fries.
What if you did get some interference from maybe somebody?
Wouldn't that be weird?
Yeah.
To have somebody from McDonald's in your ear?
Yeah. Palmer steps up for the first time.
That will be my assignment at the baseball. I'll be on the sidelines in some games. I think I have game number 1 and game number 2 with you.
Yeah.
And then Sean Kroll, Ben Wood will be with you on Thursday night.
Yeah.
And then Sean comes and visits you on Friday night.
Yep.
Coming out of retirement.
Swing and a miss.
Yep. Sean Kroll was on the lacrosse broadcast of Hamilton Southeastern last night. Was thankful that he was part of the IndianaSRN sports team. Worked for us for 12 years.
What does he know about lacrosse?
Doesn't know anything about lacrosse. That's why he was the halftime guest. It was a teacher appreciation night, and he was one of the teachers that were honored.
Very good.
Sean is a great guy. He loves Illinois football.
Well, that's his problem.
And those Chicago Bears.
And that's his problem. And that's his problem. The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He's got a lot of issues when you're from Chicago.
Wow.
Here is Hoffman.
Sorry, our viewers in Chicago. We really do love you. Thank you very much for tuning in. My goodness.
Hoffman steps up. That is now 5 strikeouts for Moshos. You know, he blasted my Cardinals enough over the years that I owe him a couple.
I got that. I was at the concession stand today, and a young man stopped me and said, "Hey, you guys do a really good job. We listened to your broadcast on Wednesday night. We're from Colorado." He came out from Colorado. Can you imagine that, traveling from Colorado to Indianapolis?
About 1,100 miles.
Yeah.
1 ball, 1 strike to Hoffman. Popped up right side. Parsons shading her eyes, and she lost it in the sun, and that'll be a base hit.
Wow. That sun came out just then.
I'm not so sure I wouldn't get some glasses on that one. Here's Winkler.
None of the infielders are wearing sunglasses.
No. Winkler flew out her only time up. She'll bunt this one foul. Well, we saw her earlier. Going to take another look at her right there, and it was really just kind of at the last moment. That thing must have been right in the sun. Second base hit now for the Fighting Engineers. And that pitch in there for a strike. And Winkler now down in the count at 0-2. Mosho set to throw, and here's the pitch from the left-hander, and is just off the plate. The 1-2 pitch on the way, swing and a miss. And Winkler, strikeout victim here in the third. Here is Smith, who struck out in the first inning. 6 strikeouts now by Moshos here in the third. Left-hander has been on her game so far here today. Gave up the single to McNevitz in the second inning, and of course that infield base hit for Hoffman. With Parsons ended up losing in the sun. Foul tipped, held on. Sizemore. And it's 0-2. Smith just the, in fact, only player that's been caught looking so far. All the other strikeouts have been swinging strikeouts. That's going to be popped up left side. Story will not have to battle the sun there, and that will do it for the Fighting Engineers here in the third. We head to the fourth. Transy leads it 6-0.
Do it for the Pioneers, Rulo, Thorpe, and Burke.
So I started working on Babcock Ranch 16 years ago. We designed a sustainable community that is also storm resilient, and also it has a ton of flood control associated with it. It has 75 megawatt solar facilities on site, which will cover the entire 18,000 acre community. In September of 2022, we had Hurricane Ian. We had 150 mile an hour sustained winds for about 10 hours and 21 inches of rain. Babcock really had little to no damage at all. We were the only place in a 2-county area that had any electric or any available drinking water that did not need to be boiled. And Rose really prepares you to go out, think outside the box, and problem solve. And I think for any major at Rose-Hulman, that's what you're getting. You have the ability to go out and create something new and innovate and change the way that we live as humans today.
like we may have a new pitcher now for Rose-Hulman. So the day is done for Worstel. This will be Audrey Thiering, who is pitcher we saw earlier this week. She comes into this one today. 22nd appearance, 60 innings, 74 hits, 46 runs, 28 earned, 35 strikeouts, 15 walks. She is 3-1 with an ERA of 3.27. Catcher will be number 18, which is Piers. So Piers coming in from left field. You get all these changes?
Yeah, I got it. I have news for you.
Yeah, I bet you do.
The women's tennis team has qualified for the semifinals for Rose-Hulman. First time in 2021, and the first time they will be going to the finals since 2016. How about that?
Yeah.
And the golf team is up. Men's golf team is up by 18 strokes.
Worstel is now in at third base. Piers will be the catcher as we play here in the fourth inning. Rulo takes that one for ball one. Smith taking over in right field. Is that pitch a called strike? Mentioned Hoffman moving over now to left field. Ground ball up the middle, could be a tough play. Snagged by the shortstop. Winkler got to it but can't make the play. Rulo on it first with an infield single.
Yeah, I got to get a base hit. That's a good call by the official scorer.
Here is Tharp.
Number 6, Ryan Tharp.
Runner takes off, throw down, could be a good throw, but it did bounce, and that will be a stolen base. Strike on Tharp. And they just keep on running here in game two. The pitch on the way, high and inside, ball one.
What I like, she slid and she didn't clean off herself.
Left the dirt on?
Yeah, let the trainer take care of my dirty uniform.
1-1 pitch. Popped up, right side.
Tough play.
Smith near the warning track makes the catch. Runner at second will tag. Rulo on her way to third. So Tharp out number one.
Center fielder number 55, Dakota Burke.
But that'll be a sacrifice fly with the runner advancing. Here is Burke, who is 0 for 2. Well, you got to love, if you're Transylvania, their aggressiveness, because they've been very deliberate in trying to steal bases and hit and run and really force the action here in game two. Burke grounded out the first time up, flew out in the second. Burke, a long look down at the third base coach, checks the armband to see what she's looking for here. Thiering's pitch on the way, shows bunt. They were going to squeeze on this one. They got the runner now in a possible rundown and safe at third. There was nobody there to throw to, and Pierre is chasing her all the way back to third base.
Here comes the replay. Wow, she's halfway down there.
Yeah.
Did the Superman slide, and you're right, no one there to cover the base.
No balls and two strikes now to Burke. Oh! That one off the foot And Thering feels every bit of that one. Another infield base hit.
Here comes the trainer. Here comes the coach.
That came off the top of her right foot.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Kristen Levin just took off from the dugout to the base. Didn't even wait for the umpire. I'm going to go take care of my players. She did that the other night as well.
Yeah.
Now, her driving skills with the Gator,
they're not
little
good.
suspect,
Yeah.
but
they don't pay her to drive.
Well, I was coming down the stairs, and yeah, it was close.
Thering is okay.
But I would let her take care of my foot, but I think I could maybe drive the Gator.
There you go. Stesninski will step to the plate.
19, Ella Stechninsky.
Shows bunt, pitches inside, throw down again, and another stolen base. They are just simply running wild right now.
Always love to come home to Rose-Hulman, don't you?
Is that 8 stolen bases now?
Yes, sir.
That's a lot of stolen bases in only less than 4 innings. Good bunt. Third baseman charging. Throw to first, not in time. The run will score. Runner comes to the plate and then changes her mind. Throw down to third. Did they get her?
No.
Safe at third. Burke was ready to come score. And now a discussion with the field umpire as Brian Shear making his way out to get an explanation. Take a look. Great bunt. Now watch her come home. Whoops.
Here's the slow-mo.
I think she got the hand in. Slid away from the bag, got the hand in underneath the tag.
Nope, they're overruling him.
Oh. Well, that's going to get a discussion on the other side. Angle probably not really good for either one of those two guys.
But I have the score 8-0. Do you have the score 8-0?
7.
7, okay.
Got to take that run away.
They scored a run.
Yeah, they did score a run, but if Burke would have scored, it would have made 8, but she went back to third, and then officially throwing out 5, 2, 4, 6. Did you get that?
Yes, I got it. She's not leaving the bag yet. Sean has a couple more things to say.
I wouldn't leave either.
And now she's leaving.
Stesninski down at second base now. And so Burke is officially out. Story steps to the plate. Pitches up high.
The aggressiveness, though, Transylvania's had the last couple of innings.
Yeah. They have planned on coming in here to run in game number 2. We talked about their big numbers in the stolen base department earlier today as that pitch is high and outside, and they're certainly running here in game 2.
Thanks to our super slow-mo and our director, Nick Lewis, on the call. And, of course, our camera guy.
Popped up. Second baseman there, Sarvis, to make the catch, and only 1 run given up, 2 runners left on. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Transylvania leads at 7-0.
Left on base. Do it for Rose-Hulman, Schnippel, Worstel, and Sarvis.
An active athlete looking for enhanced performance, comfort, and recovery? Then Skins is the perfect choice for you. Our revolutionary sports compression product provides better oxygen flow in your muscles, helps reduce fatigue and pain from intense physical activity, allowing athletes to push their boundaries and perform better.
Skins helps keep everything, including you, on track.
So don't wait any longer. Get your Skins now and experience unbeatable performance.
Take your game to the next level with Skins.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
You sure you want to make that move?
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
Sean, we're going to come right back to this replay in this inning. There's the bunt. Counted as an out, and it is an out, and it's 7-0.
Yep. Schnippel steps to the plate here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Pitches outside for a ball.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth inning for Rose-Hulman.
Thanks to our great staff.
Player number 25, Kayla Schnippel.
Eric Eaton and Sticks. What's Sticks' last name? Do you know?
No. Never met him. Hit foul.
You never met Sticks?
No.
You met Sticks last week.
Oh, the guy that fell off the press box.
That's Sticks.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
What's his last name?
Stupid.
Oh, Sticks, stupid.
You fall off the top of a press box, you're probably not very bright. That was hit foul.
Did he catch it? Ah. I hear when you catch a foul ball here, James gives you a $100 bill.
Really?
That's what I hear.
I'll put these headphones down and go out there instead. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Schnippel. Hit foul.
That might have been an ugly rumor.
I would say so.
Rose needs a run or two here.
Pitch on the way, hit well down the left side, and
nope,
that'll be a foul ball.
And runs right into the fence. That would hurt. If you're listening, we would love to know where you're listening to. You can tweet us at IndianaSRN.
And reaching out is Schnippel just to stay alive. Pitch looked like it might have been a little out of the strike zone. We'll stay at 1 ball, 2 strikes here in the fourth. That one jams her. Popped up and just out of play. Well, Schnippel hanging tough.
Guy almost caught the ball and it's right by him. He goes, "It's right here. Come get it."
He wasn't going to throw it back.
No, I don't think so.
We'll stay at 1 and 2. Mentioned 6 strikeouts already as that one's hit foul. Mo shows has given up just a couple of base hits so far. Good at bat here for Schnippel. Took something off that one and caught it off the foot.
Not been a good day for balls hitting feet.
Mm-mm. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, I tell you what, it's a good at bat right here.
I don't know where Nick parked, but
10 pitches on this one. Wow, that's rare.
She has 6 strikeouts.
Up at a battle for 10 pitches, though. Just outside, so 11 at this at bat.
At the count of 2-2.
Mo shows trying to get a tough hitter out here in the 4th. The pitch on the way. Reach in. There's now 12 coming.
Do we have the record of... I'm sure our quick staff will get that to us.
Good. Well, we're 12 now. Here's 13 right here, and that's going to be hit foul. So we're going to go another one. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
21 is the record in the MLB.
Major League Baseball's 21.
And where are we at?
14.
Oh, 7 more. We could see a record. You know, Rose-Hulman has had a record. Baseball has had a record with Jamie getting 2 base hits this season.
Quick meeting here, at least from a standpoint we think it'll be quick.
This is the catcher saying, hey, get the ball to the plate. Black uniform's got to be pretty warm right now.
Oh, I would think so, yeah. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. 14 pitches now for Schnippel. This will be number 15 right here. Laced into right field, base hit, or will it be? Nope, they're going to get her out at first base again. Tharp to Rouleau, and what was a 15 at bat, pitch at bat, she gets out.
And you hit it to right field thinking you're going to get a base hit.
Yep. We've seen that 3 times today.
And twice on Wednesday.
So playing in shallow right field can play some dividends.
I guess so.
War still swings and misses.
That just flattens your momentum.
Yeah. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball, third baseman Story. The throw to first, bang, bang play, but there's out number 2. Well, especially, Coach, when you battled 15 pitches. And then you think you might have a base hit, you're thrown out by the right fielder. Sarvis 0 for 1, a strikeout victim in the 2nd inning. Big cut and a miss. Well, I don't know that I've ever seen a 15 pitch at bat, though, no matter what it's been. The 0-1. 0-2. No shows is kept. Rose-Hulman pretty much off balance all afternoon. Sarvis strikes out. That's number 7.
No runs, no hits, no
now for Mo shows, we head to the 5th inning. 7-0, Transylvania.
575 of them from 40 states and 19 countries, with a record-breaking number of applications. Did you forget about Rose's outstanding class of 2023 and how 99% of the graduates have landed a position in their dream fields, graduate school, or the military?
The renovations to Munch Hall are finally complete, so I'm sure he'll have plenty to eat at the updated Munch Cafe by the new Living Mall.
We just broke ground on a new residence hall that will be ready for fall 2025.
We celebrated a record-breaking homecoming with more than 2,000 alumni, students, and friends commemorating the 100th anniversary of the bonfire with our first ever drone show. We also welcomed 267 employers for our fall career fair And perhaps the greatest gift of all, the Wall Street Journal named us to one of the top 20 best colleges in America, and U.S. News & World Report named us the #1 undergraduate engineering college. You can be a little old for a lot of things, but you're never too old or too far away for Rose-Hulman. 2023 was a year of adventurous journeys, of coming together, of growth. No matter how far away you roam this holiday season, you will never be truly alone as long as Rose is your home.
Today's game brought to you in part by the Morales Group. Their mission is building better futures one story at a time. They acknowledge the whole person and their individual story. For more information, call 317-472-7600. Murray will lead things off here for Transylvania as we play here in the top of the 5th inning. First pitch low and inside for a ball. Clearing the next pitch, hit foul. Looks like this is actually going to be number 10, which is Emily Hestand. So 2 balls and a strike now to Hestand, who, by the way, coming in at .333. This is just her 19th at bat of the season. Lines this one, and backhand catch by Sarvis at second base, 1 away.
Boy, she hit that ball.
The second baseman, number 7, Avery Parsons.
Here's Parsons. A couple of base hits today, a couple of stolen bases, and a run scored. This one hit into right field. That'll be a base hit. So Parsons now with 3 hits in game 2, and that'll bring up Walker.
She had 2 hits in game 1, correct? 5-hit day?
No. Parsons was 0 for 4 in the first game.
0 for 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Had base runners every inning except for 1, and they're going to run again in a late throw. Walker down in the count at 0-1. That is the 9th stolen bases. 9 stolen bases here today in game 2 alone. Ground ball to the second baseman. Easy play there for Sarvis. Throw down to third, not in time. So 2 away, and that'll bring up Sizemore. Got a different hitter here for Sizemore as well. So this would be Fico.
16, Jordan Fico.
She played in game number 1. She pinched hit.
Sizemore hit a home run back in the 2nd inning, but Fico's going to hit here as that pitch is up high for a ball. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. That was probably ball number 2. Hit foul. We'll go to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Four runs in the 2nd inning, 2 more in the 3rd, and a single run in the 4th. Thiering's pitch on the way and struck her out. So Transylvania leaves a runner on 3rd here in the 5th inning. We'll head to the bottom half of inning number 5. It's 7-0 Transylvania.
Left on base. Due up for Rose-Hulman, McNevins, Pierce, and Palmer.
We're doing things so quickly. A lot of times we know that we need help. So our professors all know us by name.
Basically, everybody knows everybody here.
That one-on-one personal connection you're getting with the faculty, you don't get that a lot of places.
We are not just saying, here, go do this hard project. We are right there with them. We work with them.
The faculty are there for you.
Today's game brought to you in part by Passion to Care. Passion to Care is dedicated to helping you care for a loved one. Through Indiana State programs, we provide financial compensation. Give them a call today at 833-420-6640.
Manchester leads Franklin 7-4 in the top of the 6th inning softball. Someone needs to tell Transylvania, you need to keep on the gas.
McNevitz will lead things off, followed by
for Rose-Hulman.
Piers and Palmer.
First baseman number 14, Kennedy McNevitz.
Isn't this league just weird? Because they're so balanced, Troy.
McNevitz singled her last time up, and we'll take that pitch for a strike.
I mean, we've been around this league 3 years, and I've never seen someone just dominating.
Doesn't happen often. Late swing.
You know, back in the day, Erlin was very, very good in baseball, up and down, and now people have caught up with that.
Yep. The 0-2. And we've got a 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Congratulations to Transylvania on lacrosse championships.
One-two pitch, hit foul. One ball and 2 strikes. McNevitz back in, and the pitch is hit foul.
Were you surprised we didn't see a shirt and tie from Landon today?
Yeah.
You know, the other day we had the shirt tied, and you had your pink shirt and your gray tie on Wednesday night.
Of course, the other day it was a pink tie and a different color shirt. Yep. But you're colorblind. You can't tell what I've got on.
I'm just surprised what you have on today. Who got you that big HCAC shirt?
I don't have one.
Oh.
2 balls, 2 strikes. That's hit foul. I was told, I think about 6 months ago, by somebody, hey, we got some new HCAC shirts coming.
I knew this was coming.
Must be still in the mail. Break-even pitch on the way. Grounded and almost snagged by the third baseman, shortstop. Able to pick it up. Stezninski can't make the play, and so McNevitz on at first base. Here's Piers. Will I have one for next week, or?
Yes. I will get them out of the closet. I'll make sure I have them.
In my size?
Sure.
Piers struck out her last time up, falls behind an 0-1.
Extra small?
Yeah. I like wearing small shirts. Make me look really big and tough. Yeah.
You and Ed Hockley.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. 0-2.
I did call Kokomo and asked him if the Jackrabbit mascot costume will be ready for me as it was last year, and it has been dry cleaned and ready to go.
Good. Well, their season will be starting soon. Here's the 0-2 pitch. We'll stay at 0-2. Should probably get me a new Jackrabbits hat like I did last time that you guys didn't get, huh?
I need the mascot had at 12:30 at midnight was pretty good with Take Me Out to the Ball Game. It will be a great chapter in the book.
Big count and a miss by Pierce. That's the 8th strikeout. So one away, and here's Palmer.
What was amazing is the commissioner allowed me to do that and hired me back for the next day.
Katie Palmer.
Apparently had earplugs in or something. Palmer struck out her last time up. We'll take that pitch high and tight.
If I remember correctly, it was over a 4-hour baseball game that we were doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then came back the next morning at 11:30.
The 1-0 pitch just outside.
Good crew up there. Looking forward to it.
We'll have another meeting here, only this time between Sizemore and Moshos.
And both softball and baseball does start on Thursday, 10 a.m. Tomorrow afternoon at probably around 6 or so. The updates will be there, the seedings will be there, and how you can catch those on web TV.
Well, Sizemore, I'm not sure what that meeting would have been about at this stage, other than, again, we talked about it earlier, just throw strikes here. You're up 7-0. You got an out here in the 5th inning. Pitch misses outside, 3-0. And again, this is a pitcher who does not walk a whole lot of hitters. No walks so far today to go along with the 8 strikeouts. He's only given up 3 hits. And we'll go to 3-1.
Gave her the green light.
Huh?
Yeah, she did.
Here's your 3-1 pitch on the way, and it's hit foul. Three and two now to Palmer. Lifted high and foul out of play to our right. We'll stay at 3 balls, 2 strikes.
I did hear the story of the baseball, the cowboy hat. Both cowboy hats were made into Durham, and they just made it from fun. But if you hit a home run, you get to wear it.
Really?
Yeah.
Back up the middle. Double play. That will do it. Rose-Hulman here in the 5th. Transy leads at 7-0.
Rulo, Tharp, and Burke.
At first, me and my mom were struggling. I was trying to pay the bills and trying to take care of my mom at the same time. When I first heard that I can get paid for taking care of my mom, I was kind of skeptical because I had been doing it for so many years without pay. That's when I reached out to Passion to Care. I read all their reviews and I saw that they were #1 in the field. Passion to Care has really, really changed my life. Right now, I take care of my mom 24/7 thanks to Passion to Care.
Today's game brought to you in part by Family Source Insurance, your independent agent representing Ohio Mutual Insurance. Contact them for all your insurance needs at 317-894-7000. Rulo to lead things off here in the 6th inning, followed by Tharp and Burke. So far for Transylvania, 7 runs, 10 hits, no errors, 0-3-0 on the board for Rose-Hulman.
Leading off the top of the 6th inning for the Pioneers, the first baseman, #5, Reagan Rolo.
Rolo grounded out back in the 2nd inning, picked up a base hit in the 4th, has a stolen base and a run scored. Infield playing in. And the pitch in there for a strike. That'll even the count at 1-1. That one slap foul to the left side. They're the second pitcher used in game 2. Slap foul once again, and right now Rulo trying to find a way to get this one hit to the left side. And we'll stay at 1-2. We're seeing a lot of hitters here today in game 2, able to
slap the ball around.
Really good looks. Guess the theme stays, huh? Slap it, foul. Rolu out of Delta, Ohio. Just a junior and certainly an excellent future for her in the next year. Really tough left-handed hitter. Here's the pitch. Low and outside, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch on the way and slap to the left side. Third baseman playing in close. And Worstel makes the play for one away.
The right fielder, number 6, Ryan Tharp.
It'll bring up Tharp, who's 0 for 2, or I should say 0 for 1 with the sacrifice fly. Another foul ball, 0-1. Tharp struck out back in the second inning. Good cut it once again. Now we'll get 0-2. Again, baseball tomorrow beginning at 1 o'clock. Off-speed pitch, got her out in front. Tharp strikes out for the second time, 2 away. And we head to the top of the order now, and Burke.
The pinch hitter in
We'll have a pinch hitter here.
Number 11, Madeline Gilly.
Madeline Gilly will now hit in the leadoff spot.
From Fazels, Indiana. Kentucky, sorry about that. Woodfork County High School.
Gilly at 300 on the year, just 10 at bats, has 3 runs driven in. And the pitch high and outside, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch popped up left side, giving it a look, and running out of room is Worstel. Winkler there as well. And the count is even at 1-1. That one would have hit you. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
We got it.
Burke grounded out back in the first, flew out in the second, singled, and it was thrown out down at third, and there's a swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts in the inning. We will head to the bottom half of inning number 6. Transylvania on top of this one, 7-zip.
The Pioneers in the top of the 6th inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, and no runners left on base. Do it for Rose-Hulman, Hoffman, Winkler, and Smith.
If there is one thing wrong in your aircraft, you're gonna fail. Finding the right answer and trying again, that's really what dragged me to aerospace. This is a 3D printed airplane which I made over my freshman year at Rose-Hulman that can be radio controlled and flown. I saw other people making amazing stuff on 3D printers, and I thought if I combine that art of 3D printing with engineering, I could make something as complex as an airplane. So I got the idea as a sophomore in high school, and I just tried. I did it. I failed a couple times, but it all changed when I came to Rose-Hulman. I got in touch with Dr. Riley, who is an aerospace and ME professor, who really asked me great questions about the concepts of my design. So pursuing such project as a freshman, it just lets me feel amazing that I have still 3 years to do something much more complex than this, and it will lead me much further.
Seven nothing as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Hoffman, Winkler, and Smith all due up. You get all these changes on the other side?
Yeah.
I have a feeling that we're not. I would try to get him if I didn't have to look through the wall.
Number 2. Mac is at third base.
Hold on. Mac is at third.
Yep.
Okay.
And $15 is now in right field.
Okay, so 15 is
Mews. Mavis. Thank you.
Mavis.
And I think that's the only change I have. Those 2 changes, third base and center field.
Right field's Mavis.
Right field's Mavis. Left field is?
Left field's 6.
Is Tharp.
Center is 23.
Center is Shear.
And then third base is 2, and that's it.
And third base is Mac. There you go. How about that? You're welcome.
Shears in center. Okay. Tharp at left, Shear in center, Mavis in right, Mac at third.
And the umpire just said that was massive changes.
Yes. No need to elaborate.
We head to the bottom of the 6th.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th inning for Rose-Hulman. The right fielder, number 5, Haley Hoffman.
Singled back in the 3rd inning, her only plate appearance so far. And the pitch is up high for ball 1.
You know what I'm going to miss next week?
What?
Landon and James not going to be with us up at Kokomo.
Really?
Yeah, Landon for the first time in a long time won't be with us. Supposedly like a wedding or something in the family that he has to go to.
So who's doing all the work?
Huh?
Who's going to do all the work?
I hope he found a replacement.
3 balls, no strikes. I didn't hear a commitment.
I'm busy. I got to take care of you.
I can see you doing stats.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can.
There's a strike. No, we don't want him umpiring either.
No, I did that many years ago.
Here's your 3-1. And we'll go to 3-2. Good cut there by Hoffman.
I never got a blue pretty shirt like that, though.
No.
Back in the day, we wore white shirts, calling balls and strikes.
Payout pitch on the way. Blew it by her. Number 9. Top of the order, here is Winkler. Winkler 0 for 2, a strikeout victim in the 3rd. 153 strikeouts now for Moshos. That's a huge cut right there.
That has to be at least in the top 25 in Division III. Have to be.
Well, once you get your crack staff on that one.
I'll work on that.
Here's the 0-1. Boy, 2 high pitches and 2 swings and misses. Winkler may see another one. Three pitches and strikeout of Winkler.
Double digits.
All right, fielder number 1.
10 now
Smith.
for the lefty. Moshos. That'll bring up Smith. 2 away here in the 6th inning.
15th in Division III for strikeouts.
Swing and a miss.
How about that?
15th. Not even in the top 10.
I understand that, but you asked my crack staff, we got it to you.
All right.
By the way, someone is listening in Indianapolis saying Landon and Kevin and James should go to Kokomo.
Base hit for Smith. Here's Schnipple. Schnipple last time up took 15 pitches. And it was thrown out by the right fielder at first base.
Just to finish that thought, see, when you're really good at what you do and people appreciate what you do, they want to see you all the time. Troy, that's why you're here at Rose-Hulman today.
They want to see me all the time?
Because you do a great job.
Schnipple, no balls and a strike. I think actually, just for seeing half the field, I'm doing pretty good. That one's hit foul.
You're not going to let it go, are you?
No.
Okay. You are terrible.
0-2, Schnipple.
Open up your left eye.
Popped up foul. Schnipple right now, though she doesn't have a base hit, has been a huge nemesis of Moshos, just having to throw a lot of pitches to get her out. Pitch is low. Snap throw to first, not in time. Sizemore sets up behind the plate. Here's the pitch on the way. Popped up. Tharp coming in will make the catch, and that will do it for the Fighting Engineers here in the 6th inning. After 6, Transy on top of this one, 7-0.
Mack and Hedson.
Head to the 7th. Stesninski scheduled to lead things off here for Transylvania, trying to win their 31st game of the year.
Your buddy and Earlham is playing spoiler big time today.
That's what I hear.
He's up 5-2 against Transy in the bottom of the 8th.
And about to sweep it.
About to sweep the series. He will probably call you and say, we need to play like this all the time.
The shortstop, number 19,
probably.
Oh, my.
Yeah, where did they get the pitching all of a sudden?
I'd like to know where they got the hitting because they wasn't hitting the ball the other day.
Pitch is low and inside.
I love following this conference, though. It's fun.
Stasinski so far today, been on base a couple of times. Base hit back in the 4th inning. That one down the line in foul.
Rose won the first game, correct, of Hanover? So Hanover would be up by a game if I'm...
Hanover's up 2-1 in the 8th on
Rose
Rose.
and Manchester tomorrow. Manchester may have to come in and win both games to get in the tournament.
Ground ball to the second baseman, Sarvis. Throw to first, one away.
Tomorrow's senior day. We'll do the senior presentation for them. I think it's a 1 o'clock start, so we'll start at 12:45.
The third baseman, number 1, Izzy Story.
And we'll make sure that we get the seniors selected or taken care of. How many seniors are on that team?
9.
There's a strike to Story.
9 seniors on that team.
Story 1 for 3 in game 2. A run scored, part of that 2-run third. It's hit foul. So where's our steak dinner tonight again?
I don't know. I forgot where he told me it was, but it's about 15 minutes away. We'll check in the hotel and get our dinner.
Another foul ball, 0-2. And you said it was unlimited expenses?
No, I did not say that. He is listening, and no, I did not.
I got 2 other witnesses that'll say you said that.
I think Eric will take my side.
Yeah.
Nick has Nick wants to go to Harvard Court so you get 2 lasagna dinners and keep one so he can have one tomorrow.
I don't blame you.
No, I want to do that with steak.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
It's a steak to take home. Here's the 0-2 pitch, way high and outside.
All I know is when the pizza came, Nick went to the pizza.
So did you.
Well, I had someone was taking my seat.
Who was that?
James came and took my seat.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Popped up.
Son.
Sarvis is there. 2 away. So 2 outs as stepping to the plate.
Now batting the third baseman, number 2, Addie Mack.
Here's Addie Mack. Good pitch there by Thiering, and now Mack is down 0-1.
Can they do 2 matches at a time?
The second men's match is supposed to start. It's a transient match.
Hit foul.
It starts at like 7:30.
Now Mack. No balls, 2 strikes as we look to the bottom of the 7th. It'll be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for Rose-Hulman. Their last opportunity. The 0-2 pitch, high and outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I'm going to say it on the air. Jerry just texted Nick and said, "Don't leave it up to me to pick a steakhouse because I'll pick something that has cheeseburgers."
Ground ball to second. That will do it. A 1-2-3 inning. We will head to the bottom of the 7th. Transy leads at 7-0.
Due up for Rose-Hulman, Worstel, Sarvis, and McNevitz.
So my goal is to get involved in space industry and learn about what lies beyond the Earth's horizon. I came across Rose Rocketry. I saw, hey, they're doing some really cool stuff. They're building rockets. I
really grew a lot being as part of the team. Last year, through Rose Rocketry, I was able to attend SED Space Vision 2022, which was a student conference for people who want to get involved in space. And I was able to go to Washington, D.C. and talk to so many people within the space industry who come together and say, this is what the next goals for space are. Being at Rose, I was able to hone my engineering skills to push myself to get involved in the field further and learn about all these different opportunities. And I don't think I would have really gotten that at a bigger university.
As we move to the bottom of the 7th inning, a couple of changes defensively. Rolu's now catching. Mack is at first base. At third base will be McKenna Francis. Moshews will stay on here and will pitch to Worstel in the 7th inning.
Sean has played about 14, 15 players today.
Yeah. Worstel has struck out and grounded out here in game 2. Mentioned today 10 strikeouts. That's lifted high in the air to left field, and Tharp there to make the catch. And there's one away. Here's Sarvis. Well, we would think at least at this stage for Rose-Hulman softball, they're probably not going to get in the tournament, are they?
They will not.
Another fly ball into left. Tharp gets 2 in a row and 2 quick outs.
There could be actually a 4-way tie for 5th place, and because of the Hanover loss on Wednesday night, the second game, the 9-run inning, that would cost them.
Right. McNevitt steps to the plate, swing and a miss.
And the other thing, though, to get in that, they won in extra innings 3-2 on a boom play.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, when it comes down to the last out and the last game of the year.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Again, thank you to the athletic staff, the hospitality staff, Papa John's, and everybody else. Thank you so much for making it a very fun Saturday afternoon for us.
Popped up, should do it right here. Mack will squeeze it, and that will finish this one this afternoon, a doubleheader sweep as Transylvania winning game 2 by a final of 7-0. 9 stolen bases on the day, 10 strikeouts for Moshews to pick up the win, and with that win, Moshews now 13-4 on the season. Taking the loss here today will be Worstel. Worstel will finish out the year at 9-7. Don't forget baseball tomorrow here from Rose-Hulman. We'll be on the air probably around 12:45 tomorrow afternoon. First
Senior
pitch.
Day.
Yep, Senior Day. First pitch is set for 1 o'clock. For the entire staff here at RHIT.TV, thanks for being with us. Transylvania picks up the win, 7-0.